Hi, Anna here from Holistic Healing Energy Medicine. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about survival intuition and trauma. So, our survival intuition is something we're all born with. It's very instinctual, it's connected to our physiology, it's our gut hunches, it's our knowingness about our physical safety. And so, when we listen to this intuition, it is really about keeping us safe and secure in our lives and in our environment. So what happens is when we're children, if we've gone through a trauma, witnessed abuse, been abused, neglect, or anything that can happen that causes an unprocessed emotional response, can interfere with our ability to listen to that survival intuition. And this is also connected with the traumatic response of being dysregulated in the nervous system. Because if we become dysregulated in the nervous system due to unprocessed traumas, and we're in constant states of anxiety, stress, functional freeze, fight, flight, depression, and the like, we are unable to really listen to what's happening with our physiology, that we are getting fed from our environment. So when we begin to heal trauma and begin to have a regulated energy system and nervous system, that's when we are able to tune into those physiological responses, those gut hunches, those feelings, which let us give us the feedback from the environment we're in. If we're in a constant state of anxiety and we walk into a room, we're just going to imagine everything is a threat. Whereas if we're in a regulated state of being and we walk into a room, if we feel a discomfort or some sort of thing that says, oh, there is a threat here, we're going to know it through that intuition. Whereas if we enter the room and it's completely safe, we'll also feel that. So this is sort of being in that homeostasis and balance within our nervous system, because this is part of our survival intuition, is this connection to the physiology. From an energetic standpoint, this is very much fed from the solar plexus and the solar plexus chakra and these base energies, which is why, it's gut stuff. It happens and we sense it in our gut. But with the solar plexus and the energy system that happens there, it's like this energy is reaching out and moving around and going forward, and it goes even before you enter a room. Sometimes this energy that comes out of the solar plexus goes in, scans the whole room, and feeds that information back into the solar plexus, connecting into the gut. So as we're working through both the healing on the energetic level, it is also important to work on the healing through the somatic level and getting connected into the body to be able to reconnect to this natural intuitive wisdom that we all hold. So I want to give a little example of survival intuition in action. When I was living in Washington State, driving home one night with a friend, and all of a sudden, we're just driving normal speeds, not speeding or anything like that. And all of a sudden, and this is in rural country roads, so no lighting, anything like that. I just had this feeling. It's like, I just knew we needed to slow down. So I put my hand on my friend's arm who was driving and just said, slow down, slow down. And I didn't know why. And that's the thing of intuition. You don't know why. You just know that you have to do something. And that is a little bit against our logical minds. There was no logical reason to slow down. It was just simply that knowingness and we have to slow down and we have to do it now. And so they did, and moments later a deer ran across the road, and if we'd been going at the same pace as we had before, we would have hit straight into them. Instead, the deer managed to run across and get to the other side, and we didn't impact, but we were relatively close. And so this was just a little bit of a sign of my energy system was out there and feeling into the environment, because we're all interconnected energetically. We're all in these fields of energy that are constantly at play. And that's the thing. And there's an aspect of the body energetically, it's a little bit sensing the future. So that's a little bit more complicated, but I just wanted to mention that so you have this awareness. Like if you're in this state of feeling like you don't really listen to your intuition, or you're not getting those new intuitional hits or understandings, and knowingness is, it can be because there is still that unreleased trauma sitting within the somatic system that's interfering with your ability to be able to listen to that instinctual feelings and knowingness. So I just want to reiterate that what's really important here is to recognize, okay, maybe I'm not hearing things or feeling things or connected to that side of survival. And I don't know how to trust myself because this has gotten all disorientated and messed up. That it's okay and you can move forward and work through this. And so working through your own traumas, getting connected into your body sensations, learning what safety feels like, learning what trust feels like, learning to follow those little messages when you get them, even though you may not know why, continues to help to reinforce and bring into balance these aspects and strengthen this very natural intuition that we all have. Okay, thank you.